Taxus briefufeo. The Pacific yew or western yew is a species of tree in the yew family. T2D native to the Pacific Northwest of North America. It's a small evergreen conifer, thriving in moisture, otherwise tending to take the form of a shrub. So there's a scientific name. There's your stuff. Here's some yew wood that I found on the little island I was at this weekend. This is very dense wood. You guys can see the wood grains in there. I counted this piece. I sanded it. I counted the wood grains. I got 150. This is exactly half of a branch. You can see the center of the wood right here. So you can see purples in there, browns, things, red, kind of reds, and the white part there is I call it's just the water wood. I don't know what else you call it, whatever. So this piece I'm not carving today. This is hardwood, but this wood sounds friggin' unbelievable. It sounds the more you sand this kind of wood, it sounds like glass. So this piece is pretty wet on the bottom side because it was laying in the on the island. So I think what I'm going to do first is clean the backside of this up, kind of make it sit flat. And what I'm going to do in this video today is I'm going to carve an eagle head. And I'm going to see, I don't know if I got enough white on that water wood there. I'm going to see if I can make the white incorporate it into the eagle head. But I just don't know. And I'm not, like, anyways. Alrighty, so you can see it's pretty wet on this side. I just spent 5 minutes cleaning this up with the Kutzall burr. One thing they do say about yew wood, they say the bark is super poisonous or whatever. I don't know, but they also said that they used to use the bark or whatever to cure cancer. So just don't know about that. I'm not a scientist, but I think it's a good practice by any means, any time, is to any type of wood you're carving is to wear your dust mask. So I got this 3M one here. These filters are kind of had it. You know, you got to look at stuff like that. But I'm still going to use this today. And let me think about how I want to draw it on and what I want to do here. Take your time. Enjoy yourself. Okay, so I've been trying to practice my eagle heads lately, trying to get them better. I'm not a realist carver. I got some new lighting in here, which is better, but I don't like that glare. Let's see here. Okay, I should really draw this on so when I'm not filming. Let's see if we can zoom in a bit better here too. So let's just put a center line square here. And it's late in the day. I might not even, what's the kind of carvings Just Carve Rob does is not character, but caricatures or something. So, I don't think I'm a good enough artist or carver to be a realism carver. So basically, my stuff's kind of the same way too. Characterism. I'm not saying Rob's not a good artist. I'm just saying, but that's what he calls his things. So, you got your, I don't know if you guys can see, but you got your hook here, and you got the bump. That bump really makes it kind of neat too. Or does that bump go up like this? I don't know. Anyways, then your beak. So they say, because you got a bottom lip in here, they say your bottom lip should end where the eye is. Okay? So that's that. So your beak will be here. This is kind of like a character carving fusion style eagle. So actually, like I've been looking at native pictures of the native thunderbirds, and I like thunderbird carvings better than eagle carvings, and all my carvings kind of look like thunderbirds. It's just you got to make up excuses like that when you're a shitty artist. So it's not an eagle, it's a it's a fucking parrot. So and then you've got a straight line down here, kinda. So what I'm thinking with this is, can you guys see that? What I'm thinking with this, if I can leave this white wood, it's not that thick really here, but if I can leave that white wood for all here, for the feathers, white like a bald eagle, like fall. No, sorry, like a white-haired thunderbird, and then so white hairs here, and then this kind of will be the orange of the wood, and then also obviously where I carve in the eye will have to be orange too because I'm carving deeper because this wood's basically like orangish kind of, and then around it. So I think what I'm going to do first of all, and this is just like an abstract piece. There's nothing, it is what it is, right? And you're just kind of exploring. I love carving yew wood. I don't even know if I'm going to finish it today. If I don't finish it today, I'll finish it tomorrow and I'll carve a wood spirit in this piece. But I'm also going to send some of this to Just Carve Rob for his, I told him I want to buy, because he's making knives now. Just Carve Rob carving knives. Told him I want a Just Carve Rob carving knife out of yew wood because you can incorporate that white water wood into the knife. Give it some different colors. Good. Let's do a spit test on this so you guys can kind of see the color of it. I do have some yew wood left from, I think it was England or Scotland, where Vikings were buried. So I call it Viking blood yew wood. But this is just, I don't know, Pacific Yew wood. So you'll see here I got one of these cheap Chinese burrs. You can get them in my Amazon store. Just, I don't know, search Dremel burrs, but you see it's like a three-sided cutter. These are good when they're brand new, but they don't stay sharp for too long. So if this doesn't work, if it starts getting dull super fast, then I got this. This is a wall tile cutter. Okay, you get like sets of 10 on Amazon too. So I'm just going to go straight along the outside of the line pretty deep, and then I'll remove the wood around side the eagle to make the eagle pop off. But I want to see if I can try and leave some of this bark on, but I might just be able to leave a little bit on the edges right around here because I got to carve deep here and then remove some of this wood to get the eagle head to pop off, if that makes sense. I know I repeat myself. Stand by. Okay, so this is going to be a quick voiceover. That burr doesn't work good for removing wood. It works good for detail stops and starts. This is a Kutzall Flame Extreme 1/8. It's my favorite go-to burr. If you want to get the Kutzall, go to the description below. It'll take you to the Kutzall site. Um, excuse me. This, you guys can see how it's kind of fuzzy. When I've carved the yew wood when it was bone dry, it's not fuzzy, so that's an indicator. And for all you around the world, if you're carving fuzzy wood, there's a good chance that it's wet. So, but there is wood like basswood that's fuzzy sometimes. Birch is fuzzy when you carve it. I know maple's fuzzy when you carve it. The maple that I've carved, anyways. So, um, if your wood's fuzzy, it's good. There's a chance that it is wet. So, what I'm going to do here is use aluminum cutting burr. These aluminum cutting burrs are good for carving hardwood. They cut more like a knife, like a chisel. They're pretty aggressive. I used these lots before I found out about burrs like Kutzall and Sabertooth. But they work good for hardwood and they work good for fuzzy wood because they cut clean. But when you're using these types of burrs, it's like you gotta cut down the grain. You can't cut up the grain because, well, it will just create more fuzziness, and a good chance of the wood is gonna split out, like chip out. So you can see there, it's like I said, it's like a chisel. You're removing bigger pieces. And here I am just going to speed it up. This isn't really a video for like look at carve an eagle or how to carve an eagle or anything. It's basically to show the color of the wood and how to incorporate it into your carvings. Okay, so there we go. There's your eagle head. I still got more sanding to do here. You want it to be all nice and kind of flat and you don't see the shadow. Well, yeah, I got more sanding to do there. So let's get the camera back on the overhead and draw the beak on. The beak's going to be probably this color, the wood color again, not the white stuff, but I'll see, I just want to kind of, like I said, have fun. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. The eye, let's do I see a bump there. So I kind of do my own, make it aggressive. Then the eye right here. Well, you should make actually the eye lower. The beak's higher than the eye. That's good. Bottom lip. Like I said, I think it's the center of the eye. And there's kind of like there's little tiny feathers and stuff they put here. But I kind of just friggin' do this. And then there'd be a line coming down here. I think this might be the feathers, and you'd have like a little breather hole kind of thing here. And then, this is wide down here. This thing's still filming. This is wide down here. You could, like I said, it's an abstract. It's friggin' whatever you want it to be. You could make it so like there's his wings kind of. You can make that, separate that. You can make that part of the wing. So it looks like he's ripping through the air. I think I'll do that. So that means I'd have to cut here a bit shallower and make this deeper. Sorry, make the wing pop up, but I'm thinking like a bald eagle, but this isn't going to be a bald eagle. This is going to be a carving fusion eagle because a bald eagle's wing would be black, and well, this is white wood, so. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. So that's what you call having fun, letting the colors do their thing. I kind of got carried away here and started doing my carving fusion stuff because I thought it was just plain, and I did undercut it a bit. Undercut is kind of carve underneath the eagle head, so you can kind of get your cuts like this, like these cuts under the eagle, so they don't ride up the bottom of there. So you can see what I did up there, and I just kind of carved it out, made the colors like work for the piece. If that makes any sense to you, just have fun. I know this wing should be like, it would probably be attached up here. It should be higher up here. Don't care. Just don't care. So now the struggle is real. Also, when my buddy Ben came over and chainsaw carved with me, he taught me how to kind of do a cheekbone. So you see the bump there. So that's like a cheekbone, I guess, kind of, whatever it is. Now I got to carve the eye. So the back of the mouth is back here. So if you want to do a realistic eagle carving, like I said earlier, the back of the mouth is right here, and the eye would be up there. The center of the back of the mouth would be the center of the eye, I think. Soaring eagle. Okay, so let's see here. Well, we can push it back a little. I should have used a pencil. I think that's good there. So I'm not really going to film how I do this. I'm just going to cut on the outside of this line here and then take some of this wood away under it really soft, gently. I'll show you what burr I'm going to use. I'm going to use those little metalworking burrs. And then I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, so don't forget to sign your pieces. There's a J there. There you go. So I use the colors in the wood. Yeah, it's not 100% an eagle, but it is, it's some kind of bird. It's a carving fusion. Kind of native looking thing. Here's that original piece of bark. I'm getting pretty stuffed up. I had my dust mask on the whole time when I was carving this, but not too sure. We got some water here, and let's give it a water test. Let's see those colors really pop. There you go. Oh, look at the colors pop now. With this yew wood, the more that you sand it, the nicer the colors are going to look. You know, it's sand, like I said, it's sand, so it can be like glass. I didn't really show doing the details on the eye because that's not really how you do eyes. It's kind of how I do the eye. Gave him a little cut here. For these, I used a little metalworking burrs. I also used to do the feathers, just like the light stuff here. I use this aluminum cutting burr. Just cut it like I used to do my beard hairs. What do you guys think? I should carve a wood spirit on this one? I think I'm going to carve it tomorrow. And I'll show you guys all the tools I use. I wasn't even going to film today. And, well, I did. And that's it. What do you guys think? I like it. Carve Fusion. Over and out.